to progress with his dad's farm, because he will be taking over from his parents when they are no more, and he will raise his own children from the same farm, from the same family business, and therefore that's the picture you have. So he will have those who will be opposing him, and that's the plot that we are talking about. There is a son on this farm, on this family business, and he has those who oppose. One of those who we will oppose, we identified, is the sinners who we entice in chapter 1 and verse 10. The sinners who will entice him, the gang. The old writers would call them the district gangs, who will entice this man to leave his business and follow the ways of this gang. Okay, and that is the world that he is trying to describe. That is the world that he is trying to portray to us. But introduces to us the second character, who is the bride, in verse 20 of chapter 1. Wisdom calls. Okay, implying our Savior Jesus Christ. He is allegorized as a bride to the Son. He is implying the gospel. If you hear the gospel, if you have Jesus Christ, you will preserve yourself from the gang. But also we are introduced to the third character, or is it the fourth character, who is the immoral woman. And that is where we begin from, perhaps in the context of our text today. In chapter 2 and verse 16, we read, to deliver you from the immoral woman, from the seductress who flatters with her words. So that's the tools to understand the book of Proverbs. Don't take them as literal commands and that's it, or maxims and that's it. You will not find any spiritual meaning. It's meant to evangelize, it's meant to build the young, it's meant to build the mature people. Chapter 2, as we saw last time, we are coming from wisdom that is rare, wisdom that is difficult to find, wisdom that is valuable. That's what chapter 1 was implying. But also as we enter chapter 2, verse 1 to verse 5, we learn about wisdom. Wisdom is hard end. Just a second. So we learn that the young man must pay particular attention, must search for it, must incline his ear to it, must apply his heart to understanding. That's what you hear in verse 2. He must pray, cry for discernment. He must lift up his voice, so he engage his ear, his heart, his mouth as he prays. He must search for it as he searches for silver and as for hidden treasure. That's what you see. Wisdom is hard end. But as you get to chapter 2, 6 to 9, wisdom is a gift. While we acknowledge wisdom is hard end, but also wisdom is a gift. That's what you hear in verse 6. We read, for the Lord gives wisdom. From his mouth come knowledge and understanding. He stores up sound wisdom for the upright. He shields to those who walk uprightly. He guards the paths of justice and preserves the ways of his saints. Then they will understand righteousness and justice, equity, and every good path. Wisdom is a gift, but also, thirdly, is that wisdom